Void Spirit vs Ember Spirit, 1 vs 1 on the middle lane. Who is supposed to win? How should the matchup be played on the Ember Spirit's perspective? How should the matchup be played on the Void Spirit's perspective? When we see pro players play it out, sometimes we see Ember Spirit completely stomping the lane, and sometimes we see Void Spirit comes out on top. Before we go into the specific textbook plays, I want to understand how this matchup is being played in the more casual pub games, so I got 2 players from the middle range rank to play it out in a 1 vs 1 format. The creeps meet on the Void Spirit's high ground due to a better block, and the Ember Spirit immediately pops Flame Guard to try and secure some CS and some harass. The Void Spirit isn't too intimidated by it, and CS as per normal using Resonant Pulse to secure the range creep. Keep in mind that there is still one range creep on the high ground that Ember Spirit has to kill to hit level 2, and the Void Spirit is trying to zone him away to prevent the level 2. The Ember Spirit is playing a little bit scared because he's trading up the high ground. The Void Spirit then uses every opportunity to get closer to the Ember Spirit to threaten some harass. Now that there is a creep advantage, he's going to try to beat the Ember out of the lane with the extra spell he has. The creep wave is now under the Ember Spirit's tower, and the Void Spirit is trying to secure as many denies as possible under the tower. Even though both heroes have the same base attack time of 1.7, Void Spirit does have a slightly better attack point animation, which means that if both heroes were to attack at the same time, Void Spirit's attack will land first. The next wave has arrived and both players are keeping their distance from each other. The Void Spirit once again uses Resonant Pulse to secure the range creep. The wave is now pushed toward the Void Spirit's side, and he's leading with 3 denies. Both players are sitting on similar HP and similar gold. The Void Spirit is leading in experience because of the 3 denies. The Ember then drags the creep out of the tower to get safer last hits. The skill build for Void Spirit is 1-0-2. The skill build for Ember is 0-1-2. The CS is pretty even and both players are close to full HP. Is this how your Void Spirit and Ember Spirit matchup goes? What would you have done differently here? Pause the video and think about it. If you are usually on the losing end of the matchup, it is most likely that you are getting DDoS by the opposing mid laner and you want to consider using Surfshark. Surfshark is a virtual private network that protects your network from online attacks and wins your mid matchup. You can also use Surfshark to TP to other regions and unlock shows on Netflix, Disney+, HBO and many more. When you're on a losing streak, I would recommend you connect to Canada and watch how these Marvel superheroes carry in their shows. Surfshark also blocks malware, so you can surf the net with no ads, no trackers, no malwares and phishing attempts. It is like having 2 wards on each rune and both supports guarding your runes. Unlike your Dota 2 games, there is a 24/7 customer support ready to assist you in case you needed help and a 30-day money-back guarantee if you're not happy with your purchase. Get Surfshark VPN at surfshark.deals/datoliong or use my promo code datoliong for a 83% off and get an extra 3 months for free. And now let's take a look at how Abed plays this matchup from the Ember Spirit's perspective. This match is between EG and Undying. We have Abed on the Ember Spirit and Bryle on the Void Spirit. Both players are the best of the best mid laners on their respective servers. The moment the wave meet, Abed immediately pops Flame Guard and shoves the lanes out while zoning the Void Spirit. The Void Spirit didn't give much of a crap and slices his own range creep, and that puts him in a position to hit level 2 before the Ember Spirit. Creeps get under the Void Spirit's tower and Abed is going to try to make some denies happen. Due to the attack point of Void Spirit, it is not going to be easy. Since the second wave is under the Void Spirit's tower, Ember's creep will die first and the Void Spirit will be the first hero to hit level 2. Both players have even creeps on their side and they started trading hits. Abed dragged the creeps out of the tower range and attempts to farm it with Flame Guard. Because Bryle is level 2 first, he has one extra spell to make it harder for Abed to CS and get his very own level 2. After the first 2 waves, both players are sitting at half HP and the CS is pretty even. Bryle accidentally took a tower shot, so he backed off and didn't contest the denies. When Abed finally hits level 2, he started spamming Sleight of Fist on the Void Spirit. Void Spirit is a low armored hero, so Sleight of Fist will do a lot of damage and we will see Abed use it every single time it is off cooldown. Because Flame Guard is still on cooldown, Abed is unable to contest the denies and took a lot of damage. Abed hits level 3 and skilled Sleight of Fist level 2, and this is where the lane is going to heavily favor Abed. Sleight of Fist bonus damage increased from 40 to 80 and the cooldown is reduced from 18 seconds to 14 seconds. This means that Abed will be able to use Sleight of Fist twice on Brawl every single wave. Being a 3 armor hero at this point, it is going to be very hard for Brawl to stand in the lane. Flame Guard has a 35 seconds cooldown, and what Abed does is to time it with the 2-minute rune spawn and use it once every minute to push the lane and pressure the Void Spirit. Since Resonant Pulse only blocks physical damage, Void Spirit can never fight the Ember Spirit with Flame Guard on. It is 2 minutes in and Abed has already used 4 Sleight of Fist to pressure the Void Spirit and 3 Flame Guard once every minute, starting from minute 0 to push the lane and secure the rune. Abed then purchased a Blightstone to further amplify the Sleight of Fist. These two plays, spamming Sleight of Fist and using Flame Guard to flash farm, pressure and secure runes, are going to be repeated non-stop for the next few minutes. Eventually, the Void Spirit can no longer take the spam and the Ember Spirit has completely gone out of control. From what we have seen here, it looks like Ember Spirit is just too good of a hero for Void Spirit to deal with. So if you are the Void Spirit, what would you have done differently? Take a minute to think about it and let's take a look at how maybe play this matchup from the Void Spirit's perspective. This game is between Elephant and IG, where maybe, also known as Somnus, is on the Void Spirit and IG Emo is on the Ember Spirit. Maybe started the lane with the Simulate skill at level 1, and the idea is to break the Flame Guard right from level 1. However, 7.30 Ember Spirit's Flame Guard at level 1 increased from 80 damage absorption to 110 damage absorption, so it is no longer possible to break it with level 1 100 dissimulate damage. Somnus did an amazing job securing denies against a Flame Guard Ember Spirit and managed to drag the wave deep under the tier 1 tower. What he's trying to do here is to create a rubber band effect where every creep wave is under a tower, so both players will be focused on last hitting rather than harassing. Since Void Spirit has a better attack point animation, last hitting under tower will favor the Void Spirit more. Maybe then make sure that the second wave is completely submerged under the tower, so the third wave and the fourth wave will get completely shoved under the Ember's tower. Because Void Spirit's tower killed the whole second wave, all of Void Spirit's second wave is still alive, so Ember Spirit will remain at level 1 until these creeps reaches his tower. So now it is Somnus' turn to contest the denies. Dissimulate and Resonant Pulse have been skilled, so if Emo were to use Flame Guard here, the shield will be broken instantly. As planned, the third wave is now under the Dire's tower. Somnus then uses this opportunity to pressure Emo while he is trying to last hit under tower. Since Emo has more creeps now, he uses Flame Guard to try and chase and do damage to the Void Spirit. Somnus did not hesitate and backed off instantly, respecting the creep wave and the Flame Guard. Once again, the third wave has entered the Void Spirit's tower and the fourth wave will be shoved back into the Ember Spirit's tower. This play will be repeated non-stop, so the Ember Spirit will not have a chance to chase the Void Spirit with Flame Guard like what Abed did to Brawl on his Ember Spirit. And he will also get better access to the runes. Somnus went on to max out Dissimulate first so that his spells will always break Flame Guard from full. This also means that Ember Spirit has to save the Sleight of Fist to dodge the Dissimulate if he wants to use Flame Guard, and if that is the choice, there will be lesser Sleight of Fist spam on the Void Spirit. If the Ember Spirit refuses to use Flame Guard to push out the wave, Void Spirit will have the rune and farm advantage due to the lower cooldown spells. Because Ember Spirit has a longer cooldown on his farming spell as compared to Void Spirit, Somnus eventually outfarmed Emo by simply breaking Flame Guard every time he uses it. I hope that you have learned something from this video. Do let me know in the comments if you like this video, and if you do, what other matchup would you like to see? Thank you for staying to the end of the video. A big thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring this video. Shout out to my chest for supporting the channel. Please hit the like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.